Who do you see in this picture? Take a good look. If you said, I have no idea, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. If you said that you see Padre Pio, St. Padre Pio, great. That's excellent because that is Padre Pio. But if you are among the few who said, I see Christ, you are beyond me because if you look closer, there he is. This picture was given to me on a day when I was under some pretty serious spiritual attack. And a couple days before, I had met with my pastor, Father Brian, and the church marriage coordinator, Genevieve. We had met because we were about to have a marriage prep class, and that's something that Greg and I help out with. And Father Brian wanted to add something that was going to be very good for our marriage prep. It was going to be a good addition to it and very effective for the couples who are prepared for marriage there. And, we were all excited about it. Well, a couple days later, here I am, at a function for the homeschoolers at Our Lady of Peace. And I was under some serious spiritual attack. Just everything was going wrong. Nothing was going right. And I'll just give you one example. We were having a little lunch there on the lawn. And, a lot of us ladies brought our, what do you call it? Tents,
Yeah, like a canopy.
Yeah, our canopies.
Like you have at a farmer's market.
Yeah. And I brought ours and it was new and I was excited because it was nice and big and I was going to be contributing here. And some of the other ladies brought theirs. And at some point there was this giant wind that took mine up into the air, flew up like 10, I don't know how many yards up into the air, came crashing down on the ground and was just broken, couldn't be used ever again. And mine was the only one, even though it was amongst other tents or whatever.
Tents or canopies, yeah.
Canopies. And I was just like, why? This, among other things that were already happening that day. And I was just like, okay, what more can go wrong? And just a little bit after that had happened, Father Brian, I ran into him and he's like, hey, how is everything going? Are you ready for the marriage prep class coming? And I looked at him and I tried to smile and I was like, it's going well. And then I started to cry a little bit and I was like, Father, I'm under major attack. And he said, great, that's wonderful. That means that you're doing something right. This is good. And I was like, really? And so, he was like, hold on, I'll be right back. And he runs into the gift shop and he comes out with this card of Padre Pio. And at the time, I was like, this is beautiful. It has a little relic of Padre Pio and everything. And I just tucked it into my little, my phone. And I had it there, just, I don't know. I thought at first, honestly, I was really touched that my pastor had bought me a little card because, I never even see my pastor because he's so busy with thousands of parishioners. But as time went on, I'd open up, whenever I open up my phone to punch in something or whatever, I'd see that little card. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized that, it's not just Padre Pio there. And what is Padre Pio doing? He's focused on our Lord in the Holy Eucharist. And I started thinking about it and I was like, when bad things are happening to me, usually I'm focused on myself. And the more I looked at the card, I was like, this is a reminder of what I should be. I should be focused on our Lord. He's shown here in such a humble manner, right? In the form, he looks like bread, right? And what a humble form to be in. It's such a humble form that most of us didn't even notice he was there. And so I just thought, if he could be so humble, and I call myself a follower, I'm one of his followers, as all of us are, right? All of us Catholics. I should strive to do what Padre Pio does, which is focus on him, focus on his needs, his sufferings, rather than on myself and my own sufferings. So anyhow, I just wanted to share with you this little card that I keep with me at all times as a reminder of what I should be striving to do, which is focusing on our Lord. So the saints are a wonderful reminder of that. And yeah.
So we'd like to invite you to put more work into keeping your focus on Christ, try to do more things for him, to suffer more things for him, and just, really, really work on making him the focus and keeping him the focus. And we'll see you next time.